For me, the most important thing about being an explorer is being outside. I grew up camping, I grew up hiking, I grew up with a real appreciation for being outside and really a respect and a wonder for the world around me. So it's just so critical that we get off our computers and our iPads and our iPhones and we get up and we look at the world around us, because ultimately, anytime you're exploring, whether you're beneath the ocean, whether you're on top of a mountain, whether you're excavating a pyramid, you're outside, and it's that curiosity about what makes the world tick that really drives us to explore further. I'm a space archaeologist. That doesn't mean that I'm using satellites to look into outer space. It's the other way around. I'm using satellites to map and model ancient civilizations. I use a combination of NASA, SPY, and high-resolution satellite images literally to look beneath the ground to find missing cities, pyramids, and lost tombs. I use information that works almost exactly like a space-based X-ray that allows me to peel away layers of sand, soil, and vegetation to see what lies beneath. I've been doing this work for the past 10 years in Egypt, and I've been able to find over 3,000 previously unknown ancient settlements, but the best part is I then get to go out and explore them. For me, I don't think there was ever a single moment that I've had in my life that I could point to me waking up one day thinking, aha, that's it, I'm going to be an archaeologist, I'm going to be an explorer. I think, this started from when I was a very young child, and I read voraciously and read National Geographic. I eventually, every now and then a documentary would come on about Egypt. As I got older, I'd go to museums. So this was a love and a passion that grew and was nurtured over time. And I'll never forget the day that I first landed in Egypt, and the plane actually landed in the middle of the morning, and the pilot actually took a slight detour and flew over the pyramids. So seeing them for the first time with my own eyes was just magical. I guess the pyramids to me are a great symbol of why I love Egypt and I love ancient cultures, because it shows us that the human spirit can endure, and that's really inspiring. I think, for me, my philosophy of dealing with archaeology is it's not about finding stuff. It's not about finding shiny things. What is gold and shiny in archaeology is not the jewelry that you might think. It's the questions that we can ask to help us to understand the past. How did past peoples interact with their environments? What did they do when their economies had problems like we do today? What about when there was a crisis, an environmental crisis? Archaeology is critical to helping us understand who we are and why we're here. And if we don't protect it, if we don't preserve it, we're going to lose this massive amount of knowledge about how we got to this place, and of course, even more importantly, how we can move ahead. By understanding the past, by asking these big questions, we're able to understand our own world that much better. My name is Parcak. I'm a space archaeologist, and I'm a National Geographic explorer.